What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and today, yes, we are back this Thursday with another stream, and man, am I excited. I didn't get to stream to you guys the past 2 weeks, so I felt kind of bad for that. So here we are with a stream today, and we're going to be doing the same thing as we always do here, flipping items for you guys, showing you guys what items are going to make you the most money, and things like that. But right before we start, let's get right in with a couple announcements here. If you want to join me in-game, find some good flips in-game, really want to make some money in-game, then find me in the clan chat at Syratube, just like my channel name, super easy to find, and, you can definitely come in here and ask flipping questions to me, or contact other flippers in-game, and they're definitely going to help you out, give you some tips on how to flip, what items you should be flipping with your cash stack, and things like that. And, yeah, so if you want some flipping advice in-game, please join me in the clan chat Syratube. But besides that, I just want to apologize for not getting a lot of content out to you guys for the past week, really 2 weeks here, and, I just feel kind of bad for it. So, please forgive me, and I'm definitely going to be bringing some consistent content to the channel now, and, I'm glad that, you guys are still here supporting me, and you guys, really enjoy watching my content. It really does mean a lot to me. And thank you, Chili Dog, for the nice words. I really do appreciate that. And you are such a big supporter of me, and I really do take a lot of pride in that. James Fam, how you doing, man? You're the first real one in the stream here. Chili Dog, of course, was the first, but he is a long-time member here. So, James Fam, how you doing, man? James Fam, you are part of the fam. How about that? Anyway, let me know how the new microphone sounds. Just got a new mic in today. Hopefully it sounds good. Anyway, let's start off with grapes here. It's a flip we do a lot on the channel. Really has been making me a lot of money recently. They've just moved down a lot in price. They've crashed about 10 GP recently, so that's kind of a big deal for grapes since it's such a high traded item, It's kind of weird to see it take such a shift down, and it's very interesting. So the limit on these is 13K every 4 hours, so we're going to flip about, actually I think it might be 12K every 4 hours. So actually, just to be safe, let's do, let's see, 11, we'll do 11K worth of them. Jeremy, how you doing, man? Thanks for the smiley face. Really brightens my day up, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, thank you, man. I really do appreciate those kind words. But yeah, dude, the live streams are a lot of fun. We get a lot of good people in here, and people really seem to enjoy it. So, welcome to the live stream. I hope you have a good time. But anyway, let's get the music on, too. You can't go without the music, of course. And besides the grapes here, we're going to start looking at some oak planks. It's been a while since I've honestly been flipping in-game, to be honest. I've been really busy moving into school, getting ready to move into school, and now I'm all settled in, so hopefully the stream looks good to you guys. Hopefully the internet's fine. It can be a little weird moving place to place and figuring out the internet speeds and everything like that, so hopefully it looks good. But anyway, oak planks looking like they're a pretty good margin here today. Looks like we're going to get about, I don't know, maybe 9 GP off of each one, so that's pretty good, honestly. Usually you only get 2 to 4 GP, so we'll definitely keep that in there. Let's flip some faster things today. Usually we don't flip things like blood runes, or we do flip Zoller scales most of the time, but usually we do skip blood runes and cannonballs because they are slower. Not slower, excuse me. They are faster, and usually I just skip over them because they're not the biggest margins, but today it looks like blood runes are going for a pretty good margin, so we're going to definitely flip that. Looks like we could make a decent profit on these, so we'll definitely be sure to list that. And let's check the Zoller scale since we were just talking about it, so. Haven't played OSRS in a while, but I do have some money. Well, if you want to invest your money and start flipping like this and make a lot of bank, then this is the place to learn, honestly. I also recommend watching other flippers, such as Small EXP Lamp and Flipping Old School. I'm sure you know about them. They are big YouTube flippers and really are, they really have a stance in the RuneScape community, so. I'm feeling really talkative tonight, guys, so hopefully a lot of people come in, have a lot of questions, and we can really have a bumpin' stream tonight. But anyway, we've got our 4 classic listings in here. Another item we can flip is the Air Orb. Now, Air Orbs flip pretty slowly, but always seem to have a decent margin, and sometimes you can get a lot more for them than you think you can, so. By the way, how are the audio levels? Is the music good? Is the mic good? Please do let me know because I really can't tell myself. So, looks like there's a really good margin on these air orbs here. It's like 50-ish GP or something like that. I don't know. I didn't see exactly the sell price, but the problem with these air orbs is the price when the margin's big, the price tends to fluctuate a lot with these things. Like the margin tends to get a little sketchy, but we're gonna try them anyway, and hopefully we'll be able to buy some for a lower price, and they do move up in price. I do need to take a sip of water, so please do give me a second. You can probably hear all the water bouncing in the background there, but either way, we got those air orbs listed. Let's list another classic item we do here on the channel, and that is Shark. So, James Fam, I actually do have a question for you, if you don't mind answering in the live chat for me. But do you watch the live streams after I upload them as a VOD, or do you not watch the live streams in, you know, if you miss them, like, do you go back and watch them? I'm just curious, you know, see how many people are watching the live streams after the fact. Your voice is good, but I don't hear the music. Okay, I can bump it up a little bit for you. How about that? Is that better with the music? Do let me know. Anyway, let's list some Sharks here. List the margins about 9GP. The market's really good tonight, so I am running off Eastern Standard Time. That's why I am saying tonight, but items seem to be going really good right now. Hopefully they don't crash on us, and we'll definitely put a couple flips in. Looks like our Blood Rune's finished, and they said they were selling for 218, but since they all instantly bought, we do have to be a little careful. And looks like all of our Zolver scales are instantly buying too, so we do have to be a little skeptical. We bought some grapes, but, you know, not all of them, so it's not too concerning. Let's see, let's list another item here. I'm thinking maybe prayer potions. I really like to flip prayer potions because they are a lot of money, so we will definitely make a good profit on those most of the time. Sometimes they do crash, and that is unfortunate, but that is the risk you are taking when you are flipping anyways, so we're going to overcut only because I want a safe flip here, and I want to make sure we actually do make money on this, because as I said before, prayer potions can get a little bit sketchy. Anyway, let me just adjust a couple things on my screen right now. Not in-game, but, you know, my YouTube page and things like that. Okay, we're all set. That only took a minute. Yes, watch them Blood Runes were like the classic safe flip that you recommend for people with low money. Yes, that is right. And you said you were, James, you said you were flipping with a 2 mil cash deck, I believe. I don't know if you've ever tried Rune Knives or Rune Boots, but with 2 mil, those are both really excellent flips, and I would definitely recommend them. And see, as you can see right now, we just made a good amount of money off the Blood Runes right there, and it only took us a couple minutes. Looks like we made about 50k, so that's excellent. Now, I'm a little concerned because these Zolver scales are buying pretty fast for... usually the buy is really slow and the sell is really slow. So, considering we're already over halfway, we might want to keep an eye on those. They might go down to 134 GP on the sell. Really not a big deal. At least we're not losing money on them, so I'm not really too concerned about that. Seems like we've started to buy some prayer potions, so we can't be too angry about that. And sharks are coming in as well. So, we'll leave that there, and we'll put another listing up. Maybe we'll do the magic logs. Magic logs have been in a really sketchy state recently, and you know, let's see what they're at now. Yeah, they're going down in price. Honestly, slowly going down in price over the days here. This is a recent trend in the market. I don't really know what's going on. So, you know, they're still obviously good to flip, but only temporarily. Don't try to merge these things overnight. They are not in a good state right now for you to do so. I would definitely recommend staying away from magic logs for more longer term flips right now, just because it is a little skeptical. More like sketchy. But anyway, we do have a spot for one more flip here. And by the way, if you are wondering what happened to my cash stack, I spent a lot of it recently. One of my friends in real life just got 99 skill, and out of all my friends, he was the first one to get a 99 skill, so I just spent 10 mil on him for his drop party, and on top of that, I bought him another 6 mil worth of items, so we get to help him train in the future, because he was the first one to get a 99 in our friend group, so, you know, I thought I might have to, you know, spend some money and, you know, show him what's up in RuneScape, so we gave him a nice drop party. I was going to stream it, but you know, we were all hanging out at the time, so I didn't want to impose. I'm going to log in and see what my actual cash stack is. Yes, definitely do that. If you want some more tips on what to flip, please do let me know. I'm feeling talkative tonight. But anyway, here, let's try and flip something else. I'm thinking maybe we could do Monkfish, because we do have 500k, and Monkfish, if you want to hit the 4-hour limit, is about a I think it's like a 4.4 mil flip. Could be wrong, but I'll check right now. By the way, James, the clan chat is Syratube, just like my channel name. All you gotta do is type that into your, when it asks you to join a clan chat, just type that in. I have the Syratube name in-game, so not on my main, but on an alt account. So all it is Syratube, super easy, and we'd love to have you in the chat, man. I try to be as active as I can in there. To be honest, I'm not going to lie to you guys, so I'm not active all the time in it. I do my best. I mean, I'm not a huge, I don't play RuneScape, I probably play RuneScape max 3 hours a day, and that's on a good day, so I'm really not a big scaper all the time. But I love flipping in this game, and I'm always here for the flipping content. Honestly, that's one of the things I really only do is flipping. So I hope you guys can pick up some tips on this and, make bank yourselves, and hopefully I can help you out. Be sure to let me know your in-game name in the clan chat as well, so I know who you are in the clan chat, and I can say what's up. But anyway, we're just going to let these sit for a minute, and if you guys have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please do let me know. How does the stream look, by the way? It says the stream's struggling, but I don't know how it looks because it's hard for me to tell because I am the one streaming, so I'm not exactly sure. I think it looks pretty good, but I can't be positive on that one. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, we're just going to let these sit for a while. As I was saying before, maybe while we're waiting here, I can talk about a couple of market trends I've seen recently. Because even though I might not log on to Escape every day, I do keep up with the market and I do know what's going on. If you've seen, Theoatrix just released a video where he's talking about he's going to do an economic state little segment in every Rune News episode he's going to have, which I'm very excited for, and I think it will be very interesting to see, and we can all learn a lot on that. So if you aren't subscribed to Theoatrix, it might be something you want to do. It's definitely something I'm going to be looking forward to. I might respond to some of his market analyses and things like that, and I'm looking forward to possibly responding to more of, Flipping Old School. If you know him, he has a lot of market analyses as well, and or analyses, I guess. I don't really know the plural for it, but I'm going to be looking at those and putting my own input on it because I think it could help a lot of people out, and sometimes I'll agree with them and sometimes I probably won't agree with them, so it'll be cool to see two different perspectives. But anyway, these prayer potions are having a tough time buying here. I bet the price moved up in them, but I'm not exactly sure.
Don't wait for it, just let it happen. Could be a new shirt in the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups.
But how's everyone doing today? Are you guys having a good day? Hopefully you are. Please leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. It does help me out a lot, and it really does make a huge difference for me. It really puts my video up in the rankings, and guys, that's huge for me. As much as I love, seeing my own fam here, my old subscribers, I do like to see new people, and, growing on YouTube is just, it's crazy. I've had a lot of growth recently, a lot of support, and I really do appreciate that. But anyway, just if you are enjoying, leaving a like would be fantastic. Anyway, all of our sharks bought here, and I think we're getting like 3 or 4 GP on the sharks right now. Actually, we're getting a lot more than that. We're getting 11 GP, so hopefully we can actually sell these. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, just because that's a bigger margin than usual for sharks. So hopefully we can actually sell these. But again, I'm not super confident that we will be able to. We might be able to make a little bit less money off of them, but we'll wait and we'll let these settle and see if we can actually get some of these off. But like I said, Zolar scales are still coming in pretty fast, so that's a little concerning. I think we might cut the prayer potions here just because doesn't seem like they're buying anymore, so I don't really see the point of leaving the listing. Maybe we will recheck the margin, not exactly sure. I think oak planks and grapes are in a fine spot, same with the air orbs, but we're going to recheck this prayer potion margin real quick. Prayer potions are a highly competitive item because they are really good flips, so a lot of people want to flip these, and you know, it makes sense. It's really a lot of money to be had with these things, so let's see here. Yeah, so the margin got bigger, but price moved up a little bit, so we'll make sure to put our listing in there so we can get as many of these as we can, because these are really good flip. And honestly, every time you're flipping prayer potions, you're making like at least 40 GP for each prayer potion, and if you're not, I wouldn't even flip them. So it's such a heavily traded item, highly demanded item, so a lot of people want this. But anyway, it doesn't look like we've made... Oh, we have made progress on the monkfish. You know, that is actually one complaint that I do have for Jagex, and I wish they would fix, is I feel like they should put a number of, like, quantity bought, like, right here or something on the screen, or, you know, just somewhere, or at least when you buy one, they should make this orange, because it's pretty misleading. I mean, as you can see right here, it looks like I have 0 monkfish, but when I click it, I actually got 53, so, you know, I just wish they would kind of change that. It does make it a little bit difficult for me. A lot of people would, it's probably, you know, an inconvenience to other people as well, so. So it looks like these prayer potions are actually coming in pretty fast right now, so I think the new margin, you know, pricing was a good call for us, and I'm glad that we did do that. I'm a little nervous about the sharks. You know, I might actually give it a recheck right now. I feel like being a very active flipper today, so we'll give that another check. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, please do leave a like. It really does help me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please let me know in the live chat. Don't be shy. I can definitely help you out and find some good items for you. So let's see here. Yeah, so now they're only selling for $9.59, and if we wanted to be patient, we could probably make a little bit more money off of them. But I just kind of want to get these off and free up another slot for us here. So let's see, $9.55 for those oak logs, or not oak logs, excuse me, oak planks. And I don't remember what the margin was on those. I think it was pretty good though, but we'll recheck it again anyway. So yeah, it looks like they're selling for $4.62, and I think we bought these for $4.55 if I'm not mistaken, so we're actually making a decent bit of profit for the oak planks on this. Usually with oak planks you're only making like 3 to 4 GP per item when you flip them, so that's going to be a pretty good margin for us, and we'll definitely be excited about that. And yes, James, I saw you type in the clan chat right there, so you know, I'll say hi to you right now. And thanks for joining the clan chat, dude. Not a lot of people in it right now, but usually after a stream and for the couple days after the stream, you know, a lot of people will be in the clan chat. It will be bumping. It is also kind of an off-peak time, so don't worry, people will come. So I don't know if these prayer potions stopped buying. I haven't seen them make any progress. I saw them make a little progress in the beginning, but it looks like they kind of stopped. But we'll leave that to do its thing. We definitely haven't made any progress on the air orbs in a little while here, but again, they do flip slowly, so that's not super concerning. We are making progress on the magic logs, and like I said, long-term magic log flips right now are not something you want to be doing. They are very volatile right now, and it's a little scary. Undercut all my flips. Oh, KFX, come on, dude. Don't undercut me, man. But, I'm assuming you mean overcut. Well, maybe undercut on the cell. I don't know. But anyway, we'll let these things sit for a little bit here. Oh, Kappa, thank goodness. But I just got a new microphone, guys. I spent a lot of money on it, so hopefully you guys like the new audio quality, and hopefully it sounds good. So it looks like these oak planks are selling, which is an excellent sign here. That's just really something good to see, because that means the margin's bigger than usual, so definitely a good item to be flipping around this time. And it looks like the prayer potions are actually making progress still, so that is a good sign. Voice crack can't be helped, I guess. Dude, that's brutal. That is brutal. But you know what? You are not wrong, dude. Excuse me, I just drank some water, went down the wrong pipe. Excuse me, how unprofessional. I'm sorry. But again, anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Really am trying to find some good items for you guys right now. And it looks like we're having a good amount of success, honestly, on these flips here. James Pham asks, is there a good non-member flip? Yes, there are some good non-member flips. You said you watched all my videos, so you've seen the free-to-play flipping one. Some other items I could recommend are Cosmic Runes and Nature Runes. Those are both very good free-to-play flips. Obviously, if you're flipping in free-to-play, you're not going to make as much money as if you were flipping in members, so just keep that in mind. And you could end up flipping some bonds, but like you said, if you bought a bond, you'd end up with 1.5 mil, so obviously you don't want to do that. On top of that, let me think here. You could try like some logs, like U logs are pretty safe, and you can end up flipping them a good amount here. On top of that, grapes are also excellent. Those are free to play as well, and I'm sure you could flip lobsters or other fish like that and find a good amount of success. George says, just made about 1.3 mil in an hour and a half with 20 mil. Dude, that's amazing. Nice job, dude. If you don't mind me asking, like, what kind of things were you flipping? Was it, you know, high volume flips, or was it low volume flips with bigger margins, or what were you doing? What was your strategy? You know, I'd kind of be curious to know. But anyway, I hope you guys, again, are enjoying the stream. Please leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. And, yeah, hope you guys like the new microphone, and hopefully it sounds good. You know, I honestly am going to be... I'm kind of surprised here. Prayer potions they're really starting to buy. And, you know, I just didn't really expect that. Usually prayer potions, when you put a buy offer in, they just shoot up in price right away. I know we did have to relist it once, but honestly, for flipping prayer potions, that is not bad at all. Looks like our monkfish are coming in pretty strong too, so that is a good sign. The problem with flipping monkfish is they buy slowly, but they sell fast, so, you know, that's not really a problem. What is the max nature rune? I'm assuming you're saying you're asking for the 4-hour limit. I believe it is 10,000, so what I would flip like 9,996 of them. Just so you can recheck the margin if you need to. And George, that is really awesome to hear. I'm glad you found some success in flipping. You know, you said you had around 20 mil. I don't know if you've been flipping these already or not, but I would highly recommend maybe flipping some Guthin sets. Guthin sets flip really quickly, and you can get like 10k each for each set. So it's kind of like a free 80k if you think about it. But if you don't already flip Guthin sets, I would definitely recommend that. And looks like we sold the oak planks here, which is excellent. We made I think we made like 6 or 7 GP on them. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing, honestly. And that's a really good flip for the oak planks there. Usually the margin is not that big, so that is a plus for us. And we've got to list another item here, so I'm thinking we do the mahogany logs. Usually that is an item I come to at the end, but we'll do it first, around the beginning this time, excuse me. Like I say every time, I always trip over my words when I live stream. I think it's because I try to talk really fast, and you know what? That is definitely something I do pride myself in, so if you think I talk fast, leave a like. If you don't, you know what? You can leave a dislike. You know, I obviously wouldn't like that, but if you think that's the case, then you know what? You can dislike it. Anyway, mahogany logs, 5 GP margin, pretty good for the mahogany logs, and we just had the magic logs buy and the monkfish buy, so we'll take a look at those in a minute, but these mahogany logs, buying for 480, selling for 485. That looks like a pretty safe margin to me for the mahogany logs. They're probably going to take a little bit to buy and sell, but you know what? I'm not really worried about that. I know they're probably going to sell for that 5 GP margin, so, you know, not too concerned. See, magic logs bought for pretty cheap, and like I said before, they are in a really volatile state right now, so definitely don't do any long-term flips with them, but I think we're making 5 GP on the magic logs as well. Gosh, can't speak today, guys. Anyway, we're selling these for 1,153, and hopefully we can let those go. George says, managed to get 4 Bandos God Swords with about 70k margin in about 10 to 20 minutes. That was probably the best out of the hour and a half that I did. Dude, that's outstanding. I do actually flip Bandos God Swords time to time. Recently, though, I have found that the margins on them have not been very good, so I've kind of just stayed away from them. Not because they're dangerous, but they're just really not worth it. Usually, every time I check, it's like a 1k or 2k margin, so I just stay away. But it seems like you hit a gold mine, so that's awesome. Or maybe I'm just looking at, you know, looking at bad times or something like that. But anyway, these monkfish all bought, so we will sell them for 457. Hopefully they do sell. Sometimes monkfish can be kind of weird, but anyway, mahogany logs are buying, so we know that that is the right price for those, so we can just kind of sit back, relax, and answer live stream questions. Anyway, hope you guys, again, are enjoying the stream. If you are, please do leave a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please let me know in the live chat, and I will definitely help you out. And I'm sure other people in the live chat can help you out as well. James says, I decided to buy the bond because I feel like members flips are better. Dude, I totally agree with you on that one. Hopefully you can make, you know, a lot of money off flipping with only 1.5 mil. Honestly, dude, it's going to be a little bit tough for you to do that, but I believe in you, and hopefully you can, you know, take some of these tips that I have and things like that, so... UK Weed asks, excuse me, biggest fail flip you've done. Okay. Man, dude, you're gonna make me expose myself like this. No, but biggest fail flip, I tried to flip a, let's see, a Syratube ornament kit, you know, those God Sword ornament kits. I bought in at 9.5 mil and tried to sell for 9.8 mil and was being a totally, you know, I guess stupid flipper. I mean, maybe not stupid, but, you know, greedy is a better word. So I was trying to sell for 9.8 mil, and looking at GE Tracker, it looked like it was going to flip for that price, but I left it overnight, and it didn't. So I just left it there and was like, well, this will eventually sell. You know, I look like 2 days later at the price, it's at like 8.3 mil, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what, I'll just leave it, and hopefully it goes back up over the next couple days here. Well, it didn't, and I ended up selling it for 8 mil, so I lost 1.5 mil trying to flip the Syratube Ornament God Sword kit, or whatever that dumb item is, but I lost a lot of money on that, and, you know, the lesson I learned is when you're flipping items that don't trade a lot, you really do have to be careful when you buy in. I shouldn't have bought in at that price. It was really dumb. I bought in when it was, like, close to its high price. It would get to, like, around 10.5 11 mil at points, so I was like, oh, you know, it might be safe, it might go up a little bit, but that was not the case, and it totally crashed on me, and, you know, caused me to lose a lot of money, so definitely want to look out for that. Burrell 5000 says, I made about 1.2 mil an hour ago flipping barrels, items, and sets, tortures, torments, and anguishes. Dude, I make a lot of money, honestly, guys, I make a lot of money flipping anguishes, tortures, and Guthin sets. Like, seriously, I flip those all the time, and it probably, every time I flip, that makes me like a third of all my money. Like, I'm serious, it makes me a lot of freaking money. On top of that, sometimes I get lucky with a couple spectral flips that go like 80k to 100k, which make me a lot of bank as well. But, I'm serious, guys. Don't underestimate the, you know, amulets of torture, anguishes, and especially barrels items. Honestly, those do excellent. And if you flipped Guthin sets already and you're looking for another set to flip, try flipping Darrock's armor sets. Those are actually pretty dang good as well. But how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys are having an excellent day. I know I really am. I'm moved into school here, really having a great time so far, so that's awesome. Leave a like on this video if you're having a good time. If you're enjoying the stream, really does help me out a lot. Really, just one click does so much for me. It's actually insane. So thank you guys for supporting me. Thanks for watching the stream, and hopefully I can help you out. Sorry if you can hear me drinking water. I mean, this is honestly, I just got this microphone today, so there's no mute button on it. I'm not used to it, so, you know, I guess we're gonna have to find out a way to mute it eventually. But can I click the? Okay, that muted it. So I guess we know how to mute it already, guys. But anyway, these magic logs aren't selling. I'm a little concerned on that because I thought at least one of them would sell by now, but they haven't. So we'll see what goes on here. You still want to buy that 100 mil, bro? Dude, I don't buy gold in this game. If you buy gold in this game, that's honestly a little bit sad. It's so easy to make money, so really no point in buying gold. Let's see. So these are buying for 1,146. I'm just going to buy another one and check the sell margin. Actually, we could just... No, we have to buy one to do it. But hopefully we are not going to lose money on these. They crashed a little bit, but honestly, I'm still happy with the profit we're getting on that. I could probably wait again and be greedy, but you know, I just kind of want to free up the slot, so you have to balance, you know, how much profit you're going to make if you wait versus flipping another item and just trying to get it off as fast as you can. Usually when I'm sitting at the Grand Exchange and just straight up flipping items, I usually try to get things off as fast as I can because I know I can make more money flipping another item after I get that off. That flipping those two items is going to be more than me waiting for that one item. So always make sure that you are trying to balance that out, and you know, you're doing like the risk versus reward, I guess, for each item when you go into that decision. But let me think here. Now that we have another, you know, around 5.5 mil here, let me think of another item we can decide to flip. You know, guys, I'm honestly a little stumped about what I should be flipping right now, but I think I'm going to try the Dragon Dart tips. You know, I think they're going to do pretty good here, so I haven't flipped them in a while, though. Like I said before, I haven't been on in a, like, not a while, but a couple days here, so I'm really starting to check the market again. I really do always keep up to speed with the market. I always look on GE Tracker every day, even if I don't play RuneScape, so it's really like a pride of mine, as silly as it sounds. I really like to be in the know of the RuneScape market and things like that, so hopefully you guys appreciate the knowledge that I can give to you, and, you know, obviously I really appreciate all the support I've had on the channel so far, so thank you guys. Anyway, these prayer potions are coming in really slowly. Like, usually they buy decently fast. Really haven't gotten anywhere with them. I thought I would almost be done buying them by now, but still haven't, so these air orbs definitely moved in price, so instead of really putting another buy offer in, I'm probably just going to try to sell them. I'm going to recheck the margin, though, because I'm just a little curious, and they probably shot up a good amount in price if I had to guess, so usually when they move in price, they move actually a lot. So as you can see, they're going for 1,180, and before they're going for like 1,162, so they shot up for us. We'll definitely capitalize on that. And let's see, hopefully we can get those off pretty quickly and make ourselves a decent flip here. Probably make around, I don't know, maybe 100k. That would be really nice. I'm not going to do the math right off the top of my head for that, though. James asks, what's a good borrow set or piece I can flip? Like I said before, Guthin set, really good. After you flip the Guthin sets, or if you want to flip, you know, another set at the same time, the Darrock's armor set is really good as well. besides that, you can flip individually Torag's plate legs and Torag's plate body. Only reason for that is they have the same defensive stats as the Daroks, so people that don't have a lot of money will buy the Torags instead, just for the armor bonuses, and if they don't really care about the set bonus or anything like that. Like, so for example, if people are going to farm Wyverns, people usually buy the Torag's plate and the Torag's legs, I don't know, which together is around 400k, I think, if not cheaper, so it's really not a lot of money for them to spend, and it really is good armor for them to use because it gives good bonuses, so. But anyway, guys, this week I think I'm going to try to stream, like, maybe not this week, but these next couple days I'm going to try to stream every day, get a stream out to you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to get another video out too. Really haven't gotten one of those out in a while, and I do feel bad for that. So I had a whole video for you guys. I'm going to have to remake it over the next couple days here. It was a 50 mil flipping guide, and at least I have the whole list of items I was flipping and things like that. So maybe we can come out with another video that's better. I don't know, but the other video I tried to upload got corrupt, and I couldn't upload it. So again, I apologize for that, and we'll get back to you on that. So it's good to see that these magic logs are actually selling. That means I know that we're going to get those off eventually here. And these mahogany logs I've almost bought, so that's actually pretty good. They've come in a little bit faster than they usually do. And these sharks are going as well, so that is a good sign. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. I know I'm having a great day, so, you know, leave a like if you're enjoying the stream here. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully we can make bank together. And if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please do let me know. Looks like all of our flips are slowly progressing here, so really not too bad right now. I think these prayer potions might have stopped buying though. So again, we're going to recheck the margin one more time, and then we're probably just going to sell. I don't think we're going to buy any more. So wow, guys, we're going to make a lot of money on these prayer potions real quick. Now they're selling for 10,975, so we'll put a listing in for 10,974. Not because I like undercutting people, but because I don't want to miss this margin right here. It's really good. And what's 1 GP to me? I mean, honestly, if I can get this flip off and make 1 GP less per item, not really going to care too much. That's my justification for it. And looks like we're already rolling in the dough here, so that's really awesome to see. So it looks like these air orbs are selling as well, so that's awesome. These grapes are almost done buying, so I think I'm going to give it another good, probably another 5 minutes on these, and if they don't make it, I'll start selling. Just because, you know, we're already at 38 minutes in the stream, and if we don't start selling soon, we won't be able to sell them before the end of the episode here, so. What's the good pieces I can sell again? The pieces are the Torag's plate legs and the Torag's plate body. Honestly, are going to do you good. Stay away from the Torag's hammers. They're really not good. People don't buy them. And the Torag's helmet, people don't really buy either. So, plate and the legs are really good. Looks like our mahogany logs almost finished here, so that's awesome. And I don't know what's going on with the Zoller scales. No more have bought so far, but we bought a lot really quickly at first, so it's possible the margin moved, but unlikely if you ask me. Probably have to give it a minute on that. Looks like our Pro Potions are making progress as well, and our Dragon Darts are buying, so really can't complain too much about that. Alright, all of our Mahogany Logs bought, so we're going to sell them for $4.85 each. Without checking the margin again, I think we'll be okay. Spacey says, gonna start playing Old School too. Dude, that's awesome, dude. Old School is so fun to play. I don't know why I like Old School so much. I mean, I don't really like RS3. Honestly, I haven't tried it. But Old School, when I heard they're coming out with it, I was super stoked. But honestly, I didn't start playing until they came out with the free-to-play Old School because, you know, back then I was a stingy kid. I didn't want to buy in 2013, you know. I didn't want to pay to play RuneScape again. But once that free-to-play came out, sure enough, I got on the bandwagon, and look at me now, I'm paying for RuneScape. So, you know, Jagex always getting me with those good company tactics. No Mahogany Logs going yet. Kind of unfortunate. I thought we'd at least be able to sell one like instantly, but you don't really need to pay these days anymore for RS if you're a high level. That is absolutely true. You definitely don't need to pay for RuneScape if you are a high level, and if you're using these flipping tactics, you'll probably never have to pay because you'll just be making so much money off these flips that, you know, you don't have to worry about it. So, isn't there a software people use for Old School? If by software you mean like a client, then yes, there is a client. Personally, I use Conduit. I feel like that is the best client to play with, but another client you could use is OS Buddy or Rune Loader, really up to you, but I've had the most, you know, the best experience, I guess, with Conduit. So it looks like these grapes all bought, so that's excellent, and they bought a little bit faster than I expected them to. I thought they would finish in another minute or two here, so we got them in a little bit beforehand. And of course, the margin is not listed on here again, so we are going to recheck that, and hopefully that will do. Hopefully they went up in price, but I doubt it since we bought at the end there. So okay, so they're going for $3.29, which is really, guys, dirt cheap. A lot of things have crashed on the market recently. My guess for that is people will are probably just, by the way, I'm putting this in the live chat just to make sure you don't use the wrong program or something. It's Conduit with a K. I don't want you to buy, like, not buy, but use the wrong program and get your account stolen or something like that. So make sure you look up Conduit with a K. That is the right RuneScape program. I mean client, if you want to use it for, you know, if you want to use the client, then Conduit is my favorite. For some reason, OS Buddy runs weird on my computer. I don't know, like, it's laggy, it's kind of weird, so I get the best frame rate with Conduit. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an excellent day. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream as well. Please leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. And if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please do let me know, and I'll be sure to help you out. Just send a nice little message in the live chat. I'll pick up on it and let you know. So it looks like these Mahogany Logs are selling as well. Really awesome. I definitely wanted to see that. It's kind of a bigger margin than you usually get on the Mahogany Logs, if I'm not mistaken. So some awesome games for us here. Sharks haven't really made a lot of progress recently either. Air Orbs are going to sell. They're just going to take a little bit. These Dragon Darts I'm a little skeptical about. I'm probably going to cut them out here because usually we only stream for an hour. So if we don't cut those soon, they might not sell in time. Yeah, you know, I just decided let's cut them now, honestly. They're selling for 3.5k each, so we will list it for that. And actually, we're going to list it 1 under because I want them to sell fast. Oh. Did I do something wrong? Nope, they all instantly sold. So, you know what? That was a quick bank flip right there. Probably could have gotten a little bit more for it. what technically, like, not technically, but what usually happens is if you flip an item and you buy it for low and you go to sell it and it sells instantly, that means you could have gotten more money from it. Not really, don't really care too much. I got a good amount of money off of it anyway, so I'm kind of happy. But either way, I love double XP weekend. I assume you're talking about RS3. You make so much money from it. Yeah, I'm assuming that's like RS3 flipping, which, guys, honestly is something I kind of want to try out once in a while. I've never played RS3, so don't really know too much about it, but heard the flips in RS3 are outstanding, and RS3 has a smaller player base than old school, I think, so margins are probably a little bit better, but flips are slower, so compensates a little bit. George says there was a big margin on mana rays earlier. Check those. You know what? I've never flipped mana rays, so I'll check them right now for you. So let's see, hopefully some good money on these. I'm assuming you're saying cooked. Yeah, there's still a good margin. Wow, that's actually a pretty dang good margin. I'll put a listing in for 10K. You know what? Why not? You know, more risk, more reward. Am I right? So, anyway, though, again, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Really does mean a lot to me that you're in here supporting me and you know, just looking at flips I'm doing, and hopefully you can make a lot of money. And you don't have double XP weekend in old school. No, we do not have double XP weekend in old school, so that is definitely something to look out for. And quick public service announcement, if you're on Twitch or on YouTube and you see a, you know, live stream that's saying, oh, old school RuneScape double XP weekend, that is not legit. There has never been an old school RuneScape double XP weekend, so if you see any streams like that or anything like that, be careful. Do not trust them. They're trying to get your account information, and stay away. You'll know if there's a double XP weekend because A, the subreddit will explode, and B, you'll know on the old school RuneScape official website. There will probably be some in-game announcement as well, would be my guess, but can't be too positive on that. We're going to start selling these Zolver scales. They really haven't made any progress in the past, like, 20 minutes of us flipping here, so really struggling here on those. I think they're selling for 135, so we'll be sure to list those, excuse me, for 135. But then again, they were buying, so I'm thinking they might have moved up in price a little bit, so we'll try 136. James asks, which dart should I flip? You know, depends on how much money you have, but I know how much money you have. You've got around 1.5 mil right now, so I would try looking at mithril darts and adamant darts. Those are super safe, and they'll make you a little bit of profit on the side, and you can definitely be happy with the returns you get on those. So try adamant darts and mithril darts. And as you can see, Zolver scales are selling for 136 each, so and actually they're selling pretty fast, so that's something that you see how being a greedy flipper actually is helping me in this situation, because I said I want one more, you know, GP for each of these, and sure enough, I recognized that they stopped buying at 133, so I knew that I could probably sell them for 136, and instead of making 2 GP for each one, we're making 3. So honestly, it probably doesn't seem like a lot, like right off the bat like that, but if you do that every time you flip and you recognize that gap that's going on, well, that's extra profit every time you flip. What's that going to give you? More money in the end. More money you got, more money you can make flipping. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. But James, you could also flip along with the darts there. You could flip bolts as well. And if you're wondering some recommendations for bolts, I would recommend ruby bolts enchanted and diamond bolts enchanted. Sometimes the margins on those can be really good, and you can make a good amount of money with those. So Shane asks, what should I flip with 22 mil? Dude, that's a great question. That is a very interesting amount of money to be flipping with. But anyway, guys, our Zolver scales came through. We're not going to put any more offers in because I think I'm only going to be streaming for like another 10 minutes here. So we'll let everything finish up. But going back to your question about what I should flip with 22 mil. If you've got 22 mil, first, you should be flipping your dailies. So, you know, Blood Runes, Zolver Scales, those are your first two that you always want to do. You might want to look at maybe doing some things like flipping Sharks and Monkfish, something I do a lot on the channel. But on top of that, you definitely want to get a flip Prayer Potions and Magic Logs a lot. These are two items that have really excellent margins, especially Prayer Potions. They're a little bit riskier, so make sure you check and make sure it's okay to flip them with your cash jack and everything like that. Definitely want to make sure you're not taking too much risk when you're flipping here because, you know, there is potential for losing money. But Magic Logs are generally a little bit safer, so you should be okay with those. On top of that, things like I was saying earlier, Guthan's armor sets are really excellent to flip with 22 mil. And on top of that, Darok's armor sets are great as well. And if you're looking for some other items besides that, you might want to look at some Berserker rings and Archer rings because sometimes the profits on those are outstanding. And those should be some good flips for around 22 mil. And should I try to flip an Aram's rope skirt? You know, you could if you wanted to. You'll probably succeed, and you could probably make a good amount of money off of it. And, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. So, yeah, dude, try it. Go for it. Obviously, only do it if you're down, you know, for the risk it entails. But, personally, with my money, if I had 1.5 mil, you know, I would try to flip an Aram's rope skirt if I could afford it. But only if it was, like, around a mil. If it was over a mil, I wouldn't flip it. Thanks, buddy. Absolutely not a problem at all. I love helping people out on this channel, so, you know, that's kind of what I'm all about here. And if you're enjoying the stream, please do leave a like. It really does help me out a lot, and it really does help me, you know, grow my channel. Like, one click honestly does so much for me, and it's so appreciated. You don't even understand, so please leave a like if you are enjoying, and subscribe if you want more content like this. I definitely like to bring content like this to the channel, and hopefully everyone's enjoying and having a good time. So, I'm actually surprised. These mana rays are actually coming in a lot faster than I thought they would. I don't know why. I thought they wouldn't be traded as much, and they'd come in pretty slowly, but they're actually coming in at a decent speed here. So, thanks for the recommendation, so I really do appreciate it. Before you go, work on how much profit you will have made in the stream. Okay, I will do that for you right now. How about that? I don't remember what we started at, though, but, Jord, you know what? How about this? Can I make you a deal? How about this? I'm not going to say it in the stream, but I will leave a comment, and, right after the video goes up for the VOD, I will leave a comment and tell you how much I made in RuneScape, or in this stream here. How about that? Just because I don't want to sit here and calculate everything, honestly. I'd rather do it after the VOD goes up. It's just a lot easier for me to look back at the beginning and look at the end and then calculate how much money I've made. Hopefully that's not too big of a, you know, downer for you. Just make sure to check back on the video, like maybe tomorrow or something, and I'll have the profits I made right in there. Thanks for the understanding, dude. Really do appreciate it. James, but yeah, thanks for the tips. I'll see you on the next stream. Dude, thank you so much, man. Hopefully I can help you out with these tips here. And obviously, if you make more money and have more questions in the future, please do let me know in the live chat, dude. I love helping people flip. My goal is hopefully all my followers here will learn how to flip and actually be able to make a good amount of money flipping instead of doing other methods in game. Because think about it, guys. If you know how to flip, you know, you can put some flips in, go talk to your parents, go talk to your girlfriend, go talk to your brother, your sister, and, you know, have more of a life outside of RuneScape while you're making money in RuneScape, guys. That'd be amazing. But, Spacey asks, is there a lot of botters in old school? It is less than way back when. That is true, but there is definitely a botting problem, and it's really sad to see, but even though botting is obviously very bad, very against the rules, don't bot, guys. It's stupid. It does give us really cheap items, like Shark are really cheap, things like that. I mean, it might not seem really cheap, but they're like 960 each. Like, that's pretty cheap, for a Shark at least. And while bots obviously ruin the game and just pump items into the game, like really, you know, ungodly amounts at least. They give us cheap prices in game, so you know, you can't really complain too much about that. Yeah, RS3 has an app for it, you know. Lucky you guys, we don't have an app yet, but hopefully with that you know, old school mobile app will be really awesome, and I think that comes out this winter if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be really cool. But anyway, we made a lot of money on the air orbs here. They sold for 1,180 each, and I think we bought them for like, geez, honestly, I couldn't tell you. Let's look here. 1,109 each. So wow, guys, we're making like a lot of money on those, 71 each. So that's awesome. But anyway, we are going to wrap it up here in a minute here. We've got about 5 minutes left. I'm going to try to end it around the hour mark here. So thank you guys for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the stream. It really does help me out a lot. We weren't as crazy this stream. It wasn't as hectic. And I really liked that. Honestly, it let me respond to you guys. I didn't have to be too, you know, pressured and like, whoa, stressed out about responding to comments and doing my flips. And honestly, I really enjoyed it, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Good night, day mate. See you next time. Thank you, Spacey. Are you from like Australia or something, mate? Because usually they use mate over there, so. Hopefully, I'm gonna cut this mana ray flip. It really was a good suggestion. I think Jord, you recommended this. Thanks for that, because these are probably going to make me a lot of money. So, really do appreciate that, and hopefully they sell decently fast. Looks like our mahogany logs sold as well. I was a little concerned about that, but it looks like they did go, and it looks like we made about 70K on them, so that's not too bad right there. No, I just like the word mate. I'm from the Netherlands. Dude, Netherlands, that's awesome. I've actually always, this is like, ever since I was young, I always wanted to visit the Netherlands, but like for no particular reason, you know what I mean? It's kind of cold up there, I think. I'm not too sure. I don't know too much about the Netherlands, but dude, that's awesome. I'm glad you're tuning in, dude. Streaming here from the United States, so you copy languages, not a problem. You know what? I don't know if English is a copy language. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We're all one world, so you know, really not a big deal. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap up the stream right here. I will post in the comments how much money I've made during the stream, so if you are curious, please do look in the comments over the next couple days here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. It really does help me out a lot. And as I'm speaking, the grapes finished selling, so we made about 3 GP on each of those, so good bit of profit there. And hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys all next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you want to catch me before that, I will be streaming every day until my school starts, so probably until Monday. So if you want to catch me before then, be sure to keep an eye on my channel. I will be streaming at some point in the day over these next couple days. So anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you all next time.